Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the start of our all-new series. Yes, today we are jumping back in, and after we were able to make Lewis Hamilton world champion, I figured it was only fair that we try to make Nico Hulkenberg world champion. I hope we're all doing well, though. Fed, welcome on in, sir. It's 6 AM for you, but it's 1 PM for me, so it's afternoon where I am in the world. We've got Ragebait King, we've got Terexi, we've got Bradson, we've got Dart, we've got Callum, we've got K Thomas. I hope you're all doing very, very well. I have had a rather stressful morning, chat. So I'm kind of just jumping into this one a little bit out of nowhere. I want to just double check that the short format stream on YouTube is working. Yeah, there we go. We're all working everywhere then by the looks of it, which is absolutely fantastic news. It's not quite 1 PM yet. We are 3 minutes to the hour, but for the first time in probably over 6 months, I'm going to be playing football later on this afternoon. So we're gonna just do Australia today, or we're gonna do all the setup, and then Australia inside this series for this first season. But yeah, so today we're just gonna do the first race, and then I'm gonna go play football this afternoon. It all seems like a fairly good idea, but we never know. So for those of you that are wondering, I'm a terrible footballer. I used to play in defence. I once got moved up to midfield. It didn't go very well. But yeah, we'll see how that goes later on. I guess, obviously, I haven't had time to try and get Hamilton to 100 rated inside this game. But where you're only allowed 3 career mode slots, I think we're going to have to just ditch that career mode then. So, Lewis Hamilton, world champion. Of course, we managed to do that, and it's gone. So, luckily, obviously, that'll give us a slot ready for this series. Honestly, I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to, like, bring Audi in for Season 2 or anything like that. I'm sure kind of as we get through this series, we'll kind of decide between us, as well as apparently... Oh no, I've left some mods on, chat. Oh no, I've accidentally left mods on for this first race. Right, give me a second, because I should be able to... quite quickly. If you're watching short format, it might not work for a second, but I need to go into Steam and reset my game files, don't I? Make sure I don't accidentally dox myself or anything like that. F125, properties, installed files, verify integrity of game files. Luckily, because I've got a good internet now, it doesn't take long to revalidate them. But that was a bit stupid. Sucker Diff, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. You can just imagine Haaland ploughing through me. That's a slightly scary prospect. How tall is Erling Haaland? Because is he like 9'3" or something crazy? Why don't you use SERP's launcher? I just drag and drop mods into the game files, to be honest. But we're alright. It's already at 5%, chat, so we should be able to get it. We should be able to get it done. We do warm up. So I play football basically with my brother-in-law, about 3 other people normally that are similar to my age, a couple of years older, and then it's mainly blokes in their 40s and 50s and 60s, so you best believe we have a good warm-up session before we get going. Yeah, so, I mean, I completely forgot to do this before I went downstairs to have my lunch, so I apologise that, I mean, if I go back, we're just steadily verifying the game files, but we should be able to jump back in a couple of minutes. Hey, welcome in, Matt. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, I probably should look at the SERP's launcher instead. Just because I just, like, drag and drop is normally quite easy. Normally, I'm pretty well structured with kind of when I need to apply mods and when I don't. But it was just today I made a bit of a stupid mistake. Welcome on in, Andy, over on TikTok. You comment that every time. And I don't know whether you're unemployed instead, but I don't know. Well, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, NASCAR 25, really, really good fun. So the first video on that series drops at 3 PM. Why are my parents ringing me? Is this urgent? This is all going well, chat. Let's have a look. Everybody's trying to ring me. This is clearly going to be a crazy day. I can already tell. How much donated for you to shave your head? That you would have to ask Matt212. Because I've already said before to Matt212 that I was tempted to go skinhead a couple of times ago when I went to try and go get my hair cut. And she told me absolutely not. So you'd have to ask her. The mods I've got installed on the game are just for like my team. But the only problem is, of course, it's Audi for Hulkenberg. Or for Sauber, I should say. So, obviously, we'd immediately start the series with the wrong livery, because obviously I don't want to do Audi straight off the bat. Why is it suddenly stopped at 25% now, chat? This is concerning me. Am I going to completely break this series before we even get it going? That would be rather hilarious if I do. What if you go skinhead for charity? I'm sure she wouldn't mind if I went skinhead for charity. No, to be fair, Dart, these are the guys I used to play with, so they are all well aware about just how bad I am at football. Normally what I do is try and sit towards defence and just obviously pass it out from the back lines. There's only like eight or 10 of us that play most weeks. So it's not like the biggest thing in the world. Why is it suddenly really slow today? Surely this isn't... I mean, clearly it's because it knows I'm going to be driving the Sauber. That it knows we're gonna be slow. Just say it's for charity and then she can't complain. Embezzle the money to buy more books. I mean balls. Oh man, right. Come on, we're already. I mean, if this was back at my old house on my old internet, genuinely verifying game files would take about an hour and a half, because obviously you've just got to re-download the files again. That's how bad it was. Hey, British Pitbull, welcome in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I like the fact now we've got like 50 of you just sat here watching me verify game files. We need to bring back F1 Manager. I do need to go back on F1 Manager. Absolutely. It's just finding the time. Especially now, NASCAR 25's released. And I'm genuine. I played that game a couple of times. I played it this morning. It is really good fun. I've already recorded the first 2 episodes of Career Mode. Daytona is insane. Phoenix, I make a really stupid error, which is tradition of Matt212. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing more of that game. Obviously, we've been doing a fair bit of streaming, and obviously we've still got some of the F1 series going, everything like that. Do some marbles. Have I got marbles installed? Marbles on stream. We'll just play one quick game whilst we verify those game files. It's when this has an update now. DX, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. No better way to spend a morning. Absolutely. Except... Right, how do I do this? Please sign... Oh, no. Am I going to accidentally dox myself or something? No. Chat, I'm scared because I'm obviously live on everything. I don't want to do this. I don't want to accidentally leak my Twitch or something. Leak my stream key or something really stupid. It's almost there. We're at 60%. It's fine. Last thing I want to do is accidentally, like, reveal my Twitch password or something. One of you logs in, bans me from my own stream. Hey, welcome in IRL, Trevor. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Grow a mustache for Movember. If I wanted to grow a mustache for this Movember, I would have had to start last November. I can just grow, like, I just look homeless whenever I try and do it. Hey, thank you for the follow as well, Trevor. I appreciate it, buddy. We're 2/3 done on the game files, so we'll just do it. I've had a very good day so far, Mr. Penguin. I hope you have as well, buddy. And welcome on in Speed Gamer. He reckons it's another 2.5 minutes, chat, and then we'll get on with it. And then I really will have to get on with it, because I'm hoping... I mean, Australia's a pretty short race unless it rains. I'm hoping I kind of get this all done before 3:30 UK time. That just gives me like 20 minutes to get ready. Obviously, round off the stream, everything like that. Come on, we're almost there. It is working pretty quickly. I mean, 1.8 gigabytes per second disk usage is pretty good going. And then 800 meg on the internet as well. God, I love having fast internet chat. It's so much better. And hopefully a year from now, because there's a company that works locally that does 8 gigabytes per second internet speed. Which I don't think I genuinely ever need. Because, like, a lot of SSDs can't operate at that kind of speed, but it would be hilarious to give it a go. We're almost there, less than a minute. Sketchdam, because I have mods on the game that I forgot to uninstall or remove before I started this. I think it's important that we kind of celebrate a lot of different things, isn't it, Josh? But it is kind of obviously when, like, dates overlap and stuff like that. But then, of course, it's kind of, you know, no one really has the right to say which one matters more. So it's all kind of, you know, it's just, I think we should all be able to, you know, kind of raise a spotlight to everything that needs a spotlight being raised to it. What's the goal for today's race? Survive. Simple as. I've got no idea how bad this Sauber is. I don't think I've ever driven it on this game. So we'll wait and see how that goes. Mini Dart is with me for CS tomorrow. She's going to witness greatness. I still don't know where we're racing. I'm going to have probably played NASCAR in the day. So it's going to be a wild one. Although, I seem to do better on the tracks I've done less practice for. So there's always that as well. Downloading data. We're basically there, chat. I think we're good to go. Right, can we jump back in? Wonderful. F125. Let's go! So, some of you were asking me about F1 2020. I have finished off the F1 2004 career mode. I recorded, like, the last 4 races on Monday and Tuesday. So they are, like, ready to go as and when I want to upload them. I still need to edit them, but they are ready to go apart from that. Get last 2-2 on for a co-op career mode. That would be insanity. She'd absolutely wipe the floor with me. Easily. I have to Podium... Well, the problem is with Podium Silverstone in this series is that it's one of the AI's best tracks. Like, I could barely Podium Silverstone in a front-running car. Never mind a Sauber. So we'll wait and see how that goes. And I'm sure it's going to annoy me about game drivers, despite the fact they are updated. Come on, NVIDIA. There you go. Nope, apparently not. Wonderful. Apparently, yeah, I'm on old drivers, despite the fact I update them. Hey, thank you for the sub, mate. I appreciate it, Matt. 5 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Loving the content. Quick question. Burger King, KFC, or Subway? Fun fact chat, have never stepped foot in a Burger King. I'm not, like, opposed to Burger King or anything like that. I've just never stepped foot in one. I've had... Oh, excuse me. 2 Subways in my life. Both of those I was hungover. So I didn't know what I was ordering. And then I've had KFC a few times, but the last one I had was terrible. So I think by process of elimination, when KFC is good, it's better, but I haven't had a bad Subway. So I'm going to probably have to say Subway. Muse the Ghost, thank you for the follow as well, mate. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know what, like, there's only one Burger King, like, anywhere near me, but I've never stepped foot in it, just because there's kind of no real reason why I would have, apart from if I wanted to eat Burger King, I guess, but I'm not that, I don't mind burgers, but I'm not that big on them. Even if I go to McDonald's, I won't have a burger. Right, anyway, now we can do this properly. So, I'm going to try and kind of blitz through this as best as I can. So, assists all off, AI 110, we're going to run short quali and full races. I'm basically going to... This is like a second season after the Lewis Hamilton career mode. So I don't want to spend an hour doing qualifying each stream. So we'll leave that as is. Perfect. No, actually I want approximate forecast quality, don't I? Driver moves on. R&D on. Resources default. Resource rate default. Fault frequency standard. Fault types. High, because that then means we can get mechanical failures. Wonderful. On strict on immersive, increased immersive formation laps off, just because I can't be bothered with them. Rewinds, yeah, we'll leave them on just in case. Realistic, low fuel mode hard, tyres, we'll go back to surface and carcass. No, they haven't really fixed it, have they? So I'm going to leave that where it is. Car damage sim, damage rate sim, collisions on, and there we go. That is all the settings we need, by the looks of it. So I think we're good to go. Do we add Apex GP or Connorsport, chat? Do I put Connorsport in this series? I guess it's just another team that could beat us. So I'm a little bit nervous. Unrealistic. What do we think? Connorsport or Apex GP? Yes or no? Leave it as is. Okay. Well, we'll keep it as it is then. Only the 10 teams. Official drivers only. Choose driver icons. I like adding the F3 drivers on. But I don't really like adding anyone else in just because I always find it a bit weird. So we'll go like that. Off, 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 on, on, off, 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 off. Wonderful. So, Voisin, Zagazeta, Solov, Tramnitz can all make it to Formula 1. Nobody else can. That's fine. So, there we go. We'll go choose driver icons. Yep. Perfect. Confirm settings. And now it's time to pick the GOAT himself. Right at the back of the pack. He's 84 rated to kickstart this game. 88 experience, 88 racecraft, 90 awareness, only 82 pace and 71 focus. Who has the most focus inside this game, actually? 79, 79, 72, 79. So there's quite a few tied with 79 then. That's quite interesting. So Tsunoda apparently is the most motivated Formula 1 driver in the world. Alongside Gasly, Doohan. Alpine have a very focused lineup. Where do they get this focus stat from, chat? Honestly. Like, do they just pluck it out of the air? Because it seems like a really, really odd one. I should do Burger King Racing for F1 2026. Disgusting. So starting out then, we are the weakest team on the grid. We're actually a little way behind Haas and Alpine as well. So we are going to, like, the first few races this season are going to be brutal, I would assume. It must be like RNG or something, because I don't... Losing my voice, chat. I can understand if, like, the rookies had the highest focus and, like, someone that's been around forever might have a slightly lower focus. But apart from that, it just seems really, really odd. Is Creator Series on tomorrow? Yes, it is. I should be there. Please make Hulkenberg win the Australian GP. If we somehow win this first race against 110 AI inside this series, I will laugh like hell. Here he is then. Nico Hulkenberg on his yacht. Hulkenberg doesn't give me the vibe of someone that would own a yacht.
Let's do this for real. Sorry,
there he is. Look at him. He's a beautiful man.
These legal types are like.
He's a beautiful, beautiful man.
80 pages of needless jargon, sir.
So this stream will just be one race. I will move back to like 2 on some streams.
Come on. Let me show you what we've got.
But it's just where I'm playing football this afternoon.
All the usual stuff.
So I've got to go out.
Blah, 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 but the really
anyone find Logan Sargent sexy? Maybe his girlfriend?
Of you.
Can't say I've ever looked at him and gone, oh, I fancy a piece of
all
that.
Season, be the best you can be. Dominate your teammate. Become a legend. All that jazz.
Hang on a minute. Hulk's been here 15 years. He kind of knows how this all works, Eleanor. Same with Lewis. Bro's actually not touching grass. We play on AstroTurf. Fun fact. What do I want to do then, chat? We're 84 rated currently. I mean, should we just try and go for like 89 rated gives us 56% bias? I guess it really does make very little difference. But obviously I just want a bit more swing inside the team. 5 overall ratings in 1 year. Is that going to be possible to gain? I've done it now. Yeah, bro is in fact not touching grass. Here we go then. Hulkenberg's house looks very similar to Lewis's, chat. She probably could, Callum. She probably could. But I think we've got to do obviously a little bit of admin. I forgot obviously it's Jonathan Wheatley now, isn't it? It's nothing quite like the start of a new year of Formula 1. Between yourself and Gabrielle, I'm sure we have a fantastic season. My door's always open if you need anything. Jonathan, can you go back and undo what you did in 2021, sir? Thank you. Team specialist, of course, we know all about that. Yada, yada, yada. Complete the race weekend. I guess that's all good. We will kind of, like, dive in through all of these a bit more normally. Like, next time round. But where are we strong, then? Chassis. Sorry, aero, we are the worst. Chassis, we are better than Haas. Engine, we should be pretty good. Yep, there you go. We are tied for first. And durability, we are basically last as well. So I think we want to focus on doing aero upgrades first. But then we might try and put some engine upgrades on as well if we can. But we should be able to get some good R&D coming in. Oh, is pedal cam not working again? For God's sake. Oh, man. I don't know why it's not working, chat. I apologise. It never seems to. Let's go laugh at tall Yuki Tsunoda as always. Where's that? What have I done? No, I don't want to remove that. Sorry. I'm breaking the stream. Ignore me. There we go. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Look at all these beautiful Formula 1 cars. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Everybody admiring the Kick Sauber after it. Well, how many did they score? 4 points last year, I think. Tall Yuki's off-putting. He's just so funny. He's taller than Max. How did they manage that? Why is Ollie Behrman shorter than... I mean, Ocon's tall as well. It's just so stupid. Is that the most basic thing in the world? Like, Antonelli looks like a freak of nature as well because of it. It's just... Tsunoda is hilarious. It just blows my mind that they can't even make the drivers a different height. Like, how is he taller than Max? Oh, I think it annoys me more than it rationally should. Oh, there you go. First upgrade didn't work. Love that. Noah, thank you for the follow, mate. And Chris, thank you for the bits as well, sir. Love that from the team. Right, can we actually get anything on the car ready for round 1? Yes! Wonderful. We've got 1 upgrade going as we kick this off. Owen, thank you for the follow as well, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I mean, yeah, McLaren looks strongest, obviously ahead of Red Bull. Mercedes, Ferrari, standard, then a huge drop back, obviously, to Aston Martin. Williams, I mean, I'm hoping by the end of Season 1 we'll be best of the rest. But honestly, no idea. Yeah, 1 upgrade already. Championship is coming to ours. Yeah, I was gutted with Petit Le Mans. Obviously, the fact... I genuinely just thought I'd leave Eugene and we'd just drive home for 3rd. But obviously, it didn't end up happening. I mean, I'm happy that we got 2nd. But, yeah, I just expected nothing to happen in the last hour. Because everybody was just trying to survive. Yeah, they seem to do the same for me as well. Like, McLaren just become mediocre. I don't know why. I reckon it's probably because it's, like, coded off of what Red Bull would do on F1 24. Because the games work in weird ways like that. Some stuff just doesn't work as it should. So it's a little bit weird. Why Nico? Simply put, why not, to be honest? I fancy trying to make him world champion. It's just something a bit different, to be honest. Plus, he's in the Sauber, which is the worst car in the game. So it adds a little bit of interest there as well. It's dry! It's dry for our first weekend! I expected heavy rain. Now I knew I was under a time constraint. I love that. So, apparently we're 10th in the Drivers' Championship, which is pretty good. Are we actually? Oh yeah, because Hulkenberg obviously did well last year, didn't he? We can't see it anymore. That's annoying. Matt212 Glazer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Trey, we are just about to get started. I genuinely, I've got no idea how this Sauber's going to handle.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season.
New season.
The show gets well and truly
yeah, the old legend does deserve a win. Plus, I mean, Jamie 183.
Great to be back.
It must be Alex Gillen on his alt account. Matt212 Glazer. Oh, man. Yeah, I've genuinely got, like, these first few laps in practice are going to be fascinating. Because, of course, not only now am I going back to a default car with next to no upgrades, but I'm also going to the default worst car with no upgrades. I'm just from Australia. Is it Dexty? That's the real question. Who is Matt212 Glazer? It's a mystery. Have you thought about where you'll move with him? I started this series 20 minutes ago. I don't even know if we'll finish this season. Although I'm not like James Early. I do actually finish some series. Right, I know. I wish you could disable all the tutorials after you've started a career mode on this game. So, obviously, Albert Park is very low downforce. But I think we're going to have to try and run as little as possible here. Just so we can try and fly around the track. But my Australia setup is rather extreme. Just because this track's fairly forgiving on this game. But obviously this Sauber probably isn't so forgiving. So I'm just going to try and make it a little bit more manageable. I think we're ready though. Let's head out there. First ever laps in the Sauber. Oh, it's so green. It is so green, chat.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Like, it's blindingly green. I don't know. I mean, I did put the offer out there that if Kick wanted to sponsor this series, then they could. They haven't come back to me. So, we're still live streaming everywhere. Wow, it's so understeery. It's so understeery. So, chat as well, I'm making last 2 and 2 pull port for tea. So, if I randomly just disappear to go double check on it quickly, just because I'm slightly worried that it might bubble over, and that would not be ideal. I mean, it just feels terrible. It's heavy, it's understeery. It doesn't give you any kind of confidence at the rear end. It's just exactly what I expected of it. And trying to get results out of this car will probably not be fun. Kick has announced they're okay not having Matt212. I believe it. They don't want me exclusively streaming on their platform. Oh, come on. I mean, I'm just genuinely going to have to try and do some practice laps just to work out what this car's like. Stop speaking about your BMW, how's the Sauber? I reckon my road car is quicker around here than this Sauber. How did Hulkenberg get a podium in this? I mean, to be fair, if you get Australia hooked up, it's not one of the AI's best tracks. But it's when we go to somewhere like Jeddah that I'm really nervous about a car like this. Yeah, there you go. Kept it out of the wall. That's the important bit. It's just so sensitive over curves. It's hilarious. I mean, you saw that then. He just immediately snapped. And I got scared. I didn't know which way it was going to go. That doesn't technically count as a spin. That doesn't count as a bottle. To find the limits, you got to push the limits. Ooh, it's so understeery on the way through there. But I feel like if we get it worked out, this car might have some potential. Ooh, he says, "Oh, I've invalidated a lap." I don't know if that'll ruin this program or what. Right, go, go, go. Toast, thank you for the bit, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I've got purple. I was only 7 seconds off the pace, but I've got purple. And that's all that matters. We did win the championship in the LH44 career mode. Hence why I'm doing this now. Otherwise, I would have been still doing the LH44 career mode. But yeah, we did everything I kind of wanted to with that series, so I thought it's time to change it up. And this series will probably last forever.
Okay, let's have some nice steady laps here, please. Just a managed pace, like you would in the race.
Do you get to do any real-life racing? Never. I think, genuinely in my entire life, I've been go-karting about 6 times. But I have never raced in real life or anything like that. Toast with another bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's see if I can actually hook up 3 laps back to back. That's going to be the next ultimate test. I think, like, if we're clever with it, and we sort out, like, the R&D scenarios and everything like that, like, normally you kind of follow a fairly similar format on these games. Of Season 1, you kind of suck, and you try and basically work yourself up the midfield. Season 2, you basically try and work your way up towards the front. And then Season 3 is normally when you can start fighting for a championship. Depending on, like, how R&D works out. And there is a bit of RNG in it as well. With kind of, like, how many upgrades work and how many don't and all that kind of thing. But there is, you know, a fairly, similar format you can follow. How slidey is it through there? I'm definitely going to bin it going through there in the Grand Prix. But Hulkenberg obviously did do quite well here, IRL, didn't he? Didn't he get like a 6th place at the start of the year or something? That's going to be the real danger corner. That and turn 1. Those are the 2 I'm nervous about. Toast with another bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So RNG actually stands for Random Number Generator. But it's basically a way to describe, like, an element of randomness in a game that you can't control. So, like, for example, that first upgrade failing. That is RNG. Because, obviously, there's many scenarios in which that upgrade would work and many where it won't. So, that immediately obviously means we've come to Albert Park with a slightly worse car than what I could have done. And that could mean, you know, that could be the difference come the end of the weekend. Between, say, scoring a point and not. And by the end of a year, that 1 point might define a world championship. So it's kind of like that butterfly effect of how one little thing at the start of a season can have massive ramifications come the end of it. That being said, if we are going to lose this world championship by a single point in Season 1, I will be astounded. This was a weirdly high-requested career mode. People really, really wanted to see this series. So, hopefully we will kind of try and jump in and do as much of it as I can. Obviously, the Lewis Hamilton career mode took me about 4 months in the end, but I'm hoping this series... We might be able to... We'll definitely get Season 1 done before Christmas. Maybe we've got 2 seasons wrapped up by then, or we're, like, through the depths of Season 2. You never know. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. I like doing some of these ridiculously hard challenges that nobody else will attempt. I mean, it's just one of those cars where you've kind of got to drive it under its limit. So I'm hoping here at Albert Park we're still going to be able to kind of keep up. Because obviously this track is so dominated by the DRS zones. But once you kind of learn where the limit is and just stay under it, it's not like wildly unpredictable. At the end of the day, it's not a terrible Formula 1 car. It's just obviously not the best. And it is mainly just that aero instability. Like at high speed you tip it in, and sometimes it grips up and sometimes it doesn't. Which is a little bit peculiar, but nothing that hopefully I can't deal with. Until we get into dirty air and then all over the show. See, it's just through there. You rotate it in and sometimes it just doesn't bite. Or there, for example. But it is what it is. Have you seen more than 230 miles an hour? I believe 230 is the absolute maximum you can do in this game. And I think that's only with the Red Bull Honda engine. Every other one I've driven is limited to 229. Do you want me to put race labs on? I can do that. If you guys want to see race labs, I can lob that on. It seems to be a real fan favourite, and I don't really know why. Like, it's a nice little tool to have, but it's nothing particularly special. The one thing that really annoys me with race labs is every time I go in, I have to delete a load of stuff. Because despite the fact I keep telling it not to boot it all, it does every single time. Bring down chat for qualifying. There we go. Oh, well, what I'll do for qualifying is I'll disable chat for a few minutes. Oscar to Ferrari would be hilarious. But what would be even more funny is if he wins the championship and then just immediately leaves. Hey, enjoy it,
all
Nelson.
about tyre management. Try to control
Logitech have really kind of made a fight back
extra care putting the power down at the apex.
in the sim racing space more recently, and it's good to see. And of course now, a bit like Fanatec, you can use some of their stuff on all 3 platforms, which is pretty cool. What's the fastest speed I've done in any F1 car in any game? Like avoiding like glitches and stuff or like broken games. I think F1 2016, I got up to 240 miles an hour, which was, I'm pretty certain, still the fastest ever that I've seen anybody achieve on that game. I think it's on Matt212 clips. If you type in like Matt212 F1 2016 fastest car, it'll probably show up.
Temperature's so important for your tyres. Cool down laps are now vital.
Because it was insane. I think I was in the Force India, and I got like 5 slipstreams down Baku straight. And of course, those 2016 cars, where they were high power but low downforce, obviously IRL, they got ridiculous speed out of them as well. So I'm pretty certain, yeah, 239 or 240 was my PB. Have I seen James's series on the original PS game? No, I haven't. I'm pretty certain every day I've checked my sub feed this week. It's just James starting another new series. Which, to be fair, I've started 2 new series today, but that's not the point. Right, first lap then, we're going to do terribly. Who's the most talented driver on the grid after Max? Are you talking just all time or right now? I would say Leclerc's probably one of the ones that would probably give him the best run for his money. Right, trying to think it just a bit easier. Oh, we're way up in the green. I didn't even notice that. Maybe I should do full qualifying in this series, chat, because I forgot I'll probably go out in Q1 most weeks early on. Like, I don't think we're going to qualify very well here. Suppose I can use a load of battery, can't I? Just to try and help with the delta. I just want to try and, obviously, especially in this series, we need to maximise purple scores. Otherwise, you know, because getting all that R&D early on could make a huge difference. I mean, we're 7/10 up at the moment. Probably going to throw away some of that. But as long as we're in the green by the end of the lap, and as long as we keep it purple, we should be good. And obviously I can always use a bit of DRS back around to the line. Sorry, ERS even. Alright, go, 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 go. Max, Russell and Leclerc.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really
They're
good
probably
job
the top 3 this year in terms
You
of
got a lot of
performance.
valuable information out of that. Well done.
That is a practice program racing line. It's a terrible racing line to actually use. I mean, we've got all 300 R&D. I don't think there's much more I can do in practice. I feel like I'm getting fairly confident with the car. I've smashed out all our objectives. The only thing I am going to do is give it a bit more wing. Oh, actually, no, I just want... That's probably why it's so unstable, is I'm running a ridiculous wing angle. We'll go like that as well, actually. Just to try and give it a bit more stability. But I think we're ready, chat. I think we're ready for qualifying. So, I think... Yeah, I think we just get on with it. Why not, eh?
And that's it. Practice is
Get your predictions in then, ladies and gents. If you're on Twitch, you can bet your noggins right now. If you're on Kick, if you're on YouTube, if you're anywhere else, come over to Twitch and bet your noggins. Is the best piece of advice I can give you. I think that 75% races should exist in F1. I remember back on F1 2010, you had the option of like a slider from basically 10%, I think, all the way up to 100. I think it went up in like 10% increments. That was great. I don't know why we don't have that again. 35% races are a nice addition. 70 or 75 I think would be quite cool as well. But yeah. I genuinely have got like no expectation as to where we're going to qualify. It's a short session, so I don't need to worry about trying to make Q2.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the
We could end up like 8th. I could end up 20th.
For the Australian Grand Prix.
To be fair, Hulkenberg has been pretty mediocre when it comes to qualifying this year. He's the only driver yet to make Q3. So maybe we could try and do that today. Is that optimistic?
Okay, radio check.
Am I optimistic,
Radio check.
chat? I don't know.
Radio check.
Oh, I forgot. Obviously, we get to hear him on the radio. Beautiful, beautiful man. Beautiful, beautiful voice. All right, let's just see what times people are doing. 1:16.8. Alonso's done a 17.7. Verstappen looks quick, to be fair to him. 2/10 clear of Oscar after the first runs. Lawson looks fast. 3/10 off pole. Provisional. That's very good going. Is Bortoletto out there? Where's Gabri? There he is. He's on an outlap. That's fine. We'll head out. I think I'm starting to get a crush on Nico Hulkenberg. Alright, come on then. First qualifying lap in the green machine. Want to try and make sure I give myself plenty of room around the circuit. But, yeah, we'll wait and see as to how we get on then. Want to be A, down in the 117s, and B, hopefully just get a nice, clean and tidy first run. Of course, strict track limits. It is going to be unforgiving in this session. But this is my first real running, I believe, on the soft compound tyre as well. So, yeah, this first lap is going to be more about just trying to get some speed out of it. Trying to rotate the car around everywhere I need it to. I mean, it still wants to slip and slide, as proven there. But, like I said, as long as we can just get a decent representative on the board, I'm happy to leave some time on the table. That was scary. You've got to really throw it through there, and this car does not want to be thrown. Up over 200 miles an hour, though, as we make our way down the back straight. It's not got bad top speed, but I hope not with a Ferrari engine. Purple? Okay. Clearly this thing's good through Sector 2. I mean, it's just one corner, isn't it? That kind of explains it. But yeah, running very, very low wing angle. Definitely seems like the way to go. Locking the rears up. It's just going to be a car where you've got to make a load of corrections with it. Like, you guys will be able to see if I leave the throttle trace up and everything, just how kind of good or bad it is. Out of the final corner, up towards the line, it is going to be a 1:17.7. P17, quicker than Charles Leclerc. I don't know how I've done that. Okay. That's good going. I don't actually know if that's any good going, because I don't know what time Bortoletto's done. But the fact that Ferrari are like 50... Bortoletto's are the 17.3? Okay. Yeah, we suck. We absolutely suck. But not as bad as the Ferraris, which is quite funny. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, La Hangman, buddy. Even if I can just be a little bit of a distraction from other things going on, sir, I hope you're all okay. I mean, I could have done a Nepenthes then, couldn't I? Easy top 3. Easy top 3. 16th! But I didn't even get 16th. So we are half a second up in Sector 2. We just lost it all in Sector 3. Which is not really a surprise, considering how little downforce I'm running. But McLaren look racy now. Norris... How is Norris 6.5 tenths faster than anybody else? What? He's in that McLaren? That's ridiculous. So he's purple Sector 1. We're purple Sector 2, though. I mean, I reckon he got a huge slipstream. Because apart from me, he's like 3 tenths faster than anybody else through that middle sector. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, man. Right, come on. We've just got to go for it. I mean, if we can find half a second, I'll be quite happy. But I think, obviously, track's going to ramp up. So we shall wait and see. Right, come on then. I'll leave the Delta up for you this time around so you can see everything going on. I'm last car out there. We've given ourselves some room. I did make a couple of mistakes into Sector 3. Oh, I actually... Oh, no. I'm going to mess this up now, aren't I? Right, I'm going to move the brake bar slightly rearwards just to avoid that front locking.
P17.
Not the best start to the lap, but that's okay. Will Ferrari be able to recover? Because both their drivers in poo at the moment. Oh, that is so close to track limits. I was on that white line. Ooh. try and get the car into the apex. I think we could use a little bit more battery as well, couldn't we, this time? So, I mean, we're a 10th up in Sector 1. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. It just doesn't grip into that corner. Why am I doing this series, chat? Sonoda's down to 15th. What is going on? Oh no, it's so bad. It's so bad. Are you seeing how much this thing's sliding around? Down in towards Sector 3. I don't even think we're going to beat Bortoletto, are we? Maybe I overcommitted. Oh, Alonso's back down to 16th. Try and get it on the apex. I mean, we have got so much straight line speed and nothing through the twisty bits. We're going to be about 3/10 up though on the run to the line. No idea. No idea. 18th. Oh, this is so bad.
For now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Well, there we go then. Lando Norris on the pole, 2 tenths clear of Verstappen. Russell in third, just ahead of Isaac Hadjar in P4. Carlos Sainz there makes it 5 drivers from 5 different teams inside your top 5. As Oscar Piastri a second slower than his teammate. Ocon gets inside the top 10, just ahead of Stroll, Gasly and Charles Leclerc. 10th place as the top Ferrari. Absolutely insane. Albon does pretty well, just ahead of Lawson and Bortoletto there, as we ended up... I mean, we were 2 tenths behind Gabri, so it's not the end of the world, but, yeah, I mean, only quicker than Ollie Behrman and Jack Doohan by the end of qualifying. I don't know if anybody predicted P16, sorry, P18 even, but I was hoping we'd do a little bit better. Had we not lost maybe half a second from a couple of mistakes, though, we would have been about P7. So it's food for thought. We were only 4 tenths away from Ocon, who lines up 11 spots higher than me. I think this race is going to be pretty wild. Hey, welcome in, Vinny. I hope you're doing well, buddy. We're going P17 to P18 to P1. Except for I'm now losing my rivalry to Bortoletto. World Championship not looking good. It's a long-term project. It's not going to happen season 1. Toast with the bits again. Thank you, buddy. And it is a long-term project, chat. I don't expect us to be in the fight this first season. What I do expect, though, is us to be able to get some more aero upgrades on. We are just going to put so much emphasis on aero early on this season. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Get your predictions in, though, people. Ready for the race. Let me know where you think we're going to finish. If we're going to finish the Australian Grand Prix. 58 laps ahead of us. This is going to be a disaster. Yeah, the car has no grip and it's very heavy. And understeery, especially on the setup I'm running. Australia is a good track. Very good fun. P18 to P20 looking mighty tasty. I don't know who has less faith in this, me or you guys. Because it's pretty close. I mean, that's not even lucky, Sosa. That's just a miracle, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if you know, chat, but I've actually been to Albert Park in real life. I've driven this track IRL. And I reckon the MG4 that I drove has less understeer than this Albert.
It's time for
and let me tell you, that thing was a heap of dog poo. What do you think of Slipstream in this game? Against the AI, it's pretty good. Online, it's not so great.
And it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit,
18th to DNF Masterclass,
with
probably.
Streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1.
The slipstream on this game isn't as much as it has been on previous titles, but it's probably slightly more realistic, I would argue.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the
Do a
grid
series with a
lineup for
controller?
today's race.
Absolutely not. I'd be beyond awful.
Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position. Edging out Max Verstappen.
I have seen
Full start
Robin
from
Pera
P2.
go into Super Formula.
Moving on
I'm
to the
so
rest of the
excited for that.
grid.
I could genuinely, if there's a good Toyota mod for this game, like if we get right to the end of it, I might genuinely do a Cali Robin Pera career mode.
Ocon, Stroll, Gasly, and Charles Leclerc. Albon.
I have got a NASCAR 25 video coming out in just 1 hour over on YouTube.
Antonelli.
I've got the start of my career mode.
And Sir Lewis Hamilton. And
Look at that! The driver I used to be alongside the driver I am now on this game.
Now it's almost time for
Oh,
lights
that's
out,
funny.
So let's go down to the track.
Hamilton without me is nothing.
And alongside me, bringing glamour
Absolutely
and
nothing,
expertise to
chap.
our commentary today, Naomi Schiff. As much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action.
To a
And
Colt series
finally
with Bradson.
today,
I don't want
we
to get
some
crashed
proper
into
action
every
on the
week.
track.
I mean, I do that with
Always
Gary.
Such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be
Try to do
racing
one
against
season
new
Super Formula,
cars.
then one
So
season of
that's always an
F2,
exciting
then
thing for
F1.
drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had
Maybe
a
I could do
long time off
GP2
during the winter
Asia,
break, so it's about
then
dusting the cobwebs
GP2,
off, getting
and
the
then
rust
F1.
off of their bones and really getting
So
them
frequency
back
uploads
there.
of NASCAR is going to be daily for the first couple of weeks. And then we'll kind of wait and see how we're getting on with it.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
I know you're frustrated to be this far back on the grid, but you've got to keep that under control. Keep a cool head and work your way through the field gradually as you go. It's not all going to be won or lost at the first corner.
Oh, it's going to be all one at the first corner. Mark doesn't know what he's on about. We are going to claim victory here today. The Australian Grand Prix is about to get underway. I got no idea how much fuel this car's going to drink, but I assume it's going to be a lot of it. Oh, chat, yes. Sorry about that. Welcome back. You're all here now. Thank you, Dart. I apologise. We'll run 2 laps extra fuel. There's a fair chance we get a safety car in a race like this. But we shall wait and see. I mean, we'll see what the tyre wear's like. I'd like to one-stop, but I just don't think this Sauber's going to have any kind of tyre-saving performance. Come on, then. Australian Grand Prix. 58 laps ahead of us, hopefully. 5 red lights. It's going to be lights out. Oh, and away we go. They're actually off to a good start against Lewis Hamilton. So we make our way in towards turn 1. But how will everybody else fare? Nice and tidy. Don't need to take any big risk. Don't want to risk any damage or anything like that. Still side by side with Lewis off the exit of the corner. But again, Ferrari. I mean, it's Ferrari versus Ferrari. Whoa! I'm diving. I'm diving to the inside of everybody. Sorry, Fernando. Right, come on. Point and shoot. Get the run. Get the run. Get the run. Look at that. Making up a couple of places early on as Antonelli now getting shuffled back down to P17. Bortoletto, I think he's 11th. Bortoletto, is he going to be on for points today? As I've got to be super careful of track limits. It's not the worst track in the world for track limits, but I think as the tyre wear kicks in later on, it'll become pretty brutal. We've gained 3 places off the start though, chat. So I am very, very happy with that one. Nice and easy. It's also running wide on the exit there. That could be horrible. As I think Bortoletto is already holding up a train. Oh, come on. Albon, trying to look around him. I mean, we just got to try and capitalise on our mediums lap 1. A lot of these guys on the hards. So we've got to try and make our way through. Slice and dice. Juz, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. There's all Russell leads then at the end of lap 1. That's quite a surprise. So I think we've basically overtaken a bunch of drivers that were on the hards and Alonso.
We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car
what is
ahead
going on?
and in the DRS zone.
Bortoletto there again. Just having to try and defend from Albon through that first corner. Will we be able to get a dive on Yuki? Oh no. No, 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 no. That was not what I intended to do, but we made it work. I have no idea how we survived that, but we did. As now we can try and work with our teammate.
Try to get past as quickly as you can.
I thought that honestly my life flashed before my eyes on lap 2. Tyre wear 2-3% on lap 1. Maybe we could one-stop this race, you never know. So come on then, let's try and move past Bortoletto as well. We're having a lightning getaway for this race. And we've got to try and work with our teammate. So bad through that chicane. So bad. I would assume a lot of drivers are probably one-stopping if they're starting on the hards. But honestly, we'll wait and see. I'm not sure I want to know just yet. Are we in the DRS of Gasly? I think we are. There you go then. So we're just going to try and use the DRS nice and early on. And just trying to hang on to people's coattails. I've got to also make sure I save battery as well. Oh, here we go. Nice kick bop. Second one of the afternoon. Oh, so close to a warning. I've got to try to avoid them like the plague early on. I mean, if we could somehow score points on debut, I would be very, very happy. I'm certainly not optimistic that's going to happen, but we will try to believe. I mean, top 3 are gone. Isaac Hadjar's trying to hold up Piastri, who's had a pretty good getaway, actually. So Piastri immediately trying to make amends for his bad qualifying effort yesterday. But as I've got the 2 Frenchmen then just in front of me, we are just trying to use up as much of this medium as we can early. We're doing a German-themed question. Name every German Formula 1 world champion. I'd be nailed on for that. I mean, we've settled in nicely. The car does feel terrible though, so I can't wait for that to start being a real problem. I think honestly, aero and chassis upgrades are going to be key. Just making this car consistent and feel the same lap after lap will be very important. Can I name the 7 Formula 1 drivers, German Formula 1 drivers that have won a race? Vettel, Rosberg, Schumacher, Frentzen. That's 5. Von Trips, I want to say. 6. I'm trying to think when the last one would have been. I feel like it was like an 80s driver, but I could be wrong. Yes, 1 to go. Was it someone like in the 50s as well? I've got no idea. Some people, welcome into the stream, buddy. I hope you're doing well. This is being run on 110 AI. 70s. Ooh. Was it? It's not Jochen Mass, is it? Don't think he was German, was he? Wasn't Rin, because he wasn't German either. It was Mass. Oh, there you go then. Look at me. As I'm talking about all that, there's a nice little battle going on in front, which is keeping me close. Leclerc and Sainz. Clearly, Carlos not happy about getting sacked. So here we go. Ocon now trying to look past Charlie.
By 1.7 seconds.
I mean, if we get past these two, won't we be top Ferrari-powered car here? That'd be pretty good. Because it's still only Hulkenberg and Leclerc that the Ferrari drop. What is Ocon doing? That was not my fault that time. Esteban Ocon. I don't know why he backed out. Oh, now I'm shoving him off. No! I'm letting Leclerc get away. Come on, catch up.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Oh, we're just outside the range, I think. Unless we just kept it. I mean, we're up to 9th, though. We're having a pretty good start, and I did keep DRS. This is fantastic. As, I mean, if I can just stick with Sainz and Leclerc having a big battle, I'm going to be very, very happy. Name the 2 Irish F1 winners. Isn't it like... no, because there's a guy called Iddy's Island that was British. I know Irvine's one of them. David Coulthard. Yeah, there's no difference between Scotland and Ireland, is there? Oh, is someone, like... Am I right in saying there was a guy called Iddy's Island who was British that won? And not like a guy called Iddy's England who was Irish and won?
1 second of the car ahead. Get ready to use DRS for the overtake.
Oh, Sainz is dropping away immediately. I'm surprised all of these guys are on... Oh, Watson wasn't Irish? Oh, Watson was British, wasn't he? Or at least if Northern Irish. And there is a difference. How are we in the points? By pure luck and the fact everybody else is on hards. That's how. But tyre wear, to its credit, doesn't seem that bad. Ooh, and I still haven't picked up a warning yet. Yet. Derek Daly. Okay. Is he Irish? Did not know that. I mean, if, like I said, if I can just keep up with these guys, I'll be very happy. Like, that Williams is a much, much quicker car than our Sauber. But Hulkenberg has shown Bortoletto what you have to do early on. And now he's going to show him how you bottle it like Matt212. I'm sure at some point. Good battle going on up at the front, though. It would be quite good if we had a proper championship battle that I'm not involved in.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
So I think we need to obviously work with Sainz. And I mean that as in not just sit behind him and let him drag me along. I think we actually need to work together. Like, I'll try and get past him down the back straight, all that good stuff. But, you know, us smaller teams, we've got to work together to try and score the big points. Ugh, God, he just wants to break free. I tried to commit then, but he wanted to go on me, which would not be ideal. There was a driver called in his Ireland. Spelled his name wrong. Got it wrong on his FIA documents. I mean, that Williams is so fast in straight line. I think the Sauber... Is the Sauber the worst car in a straight line in this game? I think it is. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I mean, if we do somehow finish here, chat, and it's a big if, I cannot stress to you enough how much of a best case scenario Australia is. Like, Shanghai next time out will be awful in comparison. It's just Australia is not a good track for the AI.
We're slowly gaining on the car.
Reckon the engine will go bang. I hope. If I get a mechanical failure to start this series, I'll be pretty upset. Wouldn't surprise me, but I'd still be upset.
A second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
I don't kind of know whether... I mean, mechanicals are just basically RNG, aren't they? But I don't know whether, like, the Sauber is more likely to get one than, like, a Works Ferrari is, for example. Or something like that. It's all a little bit weird. Kind of the way it all works in this game. 1.5. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, I've managed to somehow break free from Sainz. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Chat, how is he in 6th? How did I not notice that after qualifying? What is going on? I didn't get to pick my race number in NASCAR, but I might just be an idiot. I mean, in NASCAR, you're quite limited by the availability, because obviously there's so many drivers. Track limits? Track limits are set on strict. I can't even do track limits if I wanted to. Ugh. I mean, we just genuinely got good speed here, don't we? At the moment. End the stream, I'm behind Stroll. I'm sure I will finish behind Stroll a few times this season. Like, Australia is probably a really good race to start with, but then having Shanghai and Suzuka straight after it will not be fun in this car. We're less than 10 laps into the first race of the season, and I'm already not looking forward to the next race. Because that will be a disaster. Hey, welcome in, Liam. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Ooh, Ocon's having a squabble. That's giving us a bit more breathing room. I mean, all I can sensibly do is try and take these tyres as far as possible. If we can just keep dragging them out. I mean, I know it's only lap 10, and I'm already probably thinking way ahead of myself. But if we could get them pretty much to half distance, that would be good. And then go hards to the end. I wanted to go mediums early on, just to kind of open up the 2-stop if I need it. But if we can 1-stop, then I will absolutely try to. We can't really afford to try and do anything, not fun, with this series. But obviously we want to kind of go with a sensible option, if there's any chance of scoring Sauber some points. Yeah, I never used to stream in the day. Now I've got good internet, though. I try and do at least a couple a week. I try and do a couple of day streams, a couple of evening streams. You know, mix it up a bit.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
Oh, that
6 seconds.
back end
Okay,
through
Nico,
there is
we've got
so
some
horrible.
clear track around us now, so let's use it.
I mean,
and
we're
make
just
this
pulling away
next
from
lap a quick
sights.
one. Let's go.
No idea why he's struggling so much. We're not really closing in on the guys in front much. Looks like Piastri's kind of broken free in 4th. Hajar is still trying to defend from Stroll and Leclerc. But we are closing in on these guys, I think, a little bit. A go to sleep stream. I mean, I've got that video of 50 Formula 1 facts to help you fall asleep. Maybe I'll do another one soon. Still waiting for the bikini stream. Yeah, you do not want to see me in a bikini.
Really
That would
good
not
job
be a
on
good
hitting that
look.
target, mate.
Right, why is Stroll suddenly got that dog in him? What's going on? I mean, he's just helping me out at the moment. Is now he and Leclerc beginning to have a bit of a dog fight at the moment. Right, go. Oh, there you go. Leclerc made it move. Made it happen even, I should say.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button. and
Can
do what you
we
do.
move up to best green machine in this race? Let's wait and see. Come on. Come on. I mean, look at this, chat. We are flying through the order early on in this race. To the outside of Leclerc. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
I mean, Hajar's just gone in an instant, but to be fair, that V-carb isn't much better than this Kick Sauber, so if he's able to do that, we should hopefully be able to keep up with him. If I can get in his range, hopefully we can be in this fight. British Racing Green versus Sauber Vomit Green.
You're
It's a
lapping around
great
a second
comparison.
faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Oh, I lifted out there just to make sure I didn't get a warning. Stratford tyres is take them as far as I can and wait and see. I'm honestly not setting any expectation on this Sauber, because I assume it will chew through them at some point. But it seems to be hanging on pretty well early on. They seem to be doing a very good job of just hanging on to him. I mean, yeah, we're at like 23%, so we're getting like 2% a lap. These tyres could definitely make it a half distance. If I don't do anything stupid. That's kind of the bigger question. And as the fuel's starting to burn off a little bit, we're at like a really odd point where the car's got enough fuel in it that it doesn't feel too light and floaty, but not too much fuel that it feels really understeery. It actually just is working quite well, dare I say it. I know I'm tempting fate by saying all of this, but it's going really well.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
How is Hajar 5th? Hajar's had a podium this year. 5th wouldn't even be his best result. I mean, imagine if we podium this first race. That'd be hilarious. If, like, Verstappen and Russell or both McLarens had a mechanical failure. I mean, it will end up being me that has the first mechanical, won't it? After we only got one in the LH44 career mode. Hang on to it. We're good. We're good. Sorry, Stroll.
Don't let them get away from you. One of them might make a mistake and that lets
Woo!
us back in.
Yeah, that was scary. Right, get back in the range of Charles. There you go. I knew it was going to go around on me at some point, or try to. That could have been a whole lot worse. Yeah, new underpants, definitely. So AI in settings. Yeah, I will do. People will never believe it. I don't even know if this will end up becoming an edited down series, to be honest. I didn't do like a proper video intro or anything. I might do. Yeah, I don't know why the pedal cam sometimes doesn't work. That's still annoying me. But I need to... So Matt212 and I are going to sort out the garage fairly soon. Because my heart rate monitor is in there somewhere. I just don't know where. Ever since we moved, I just haven't been able to find the box it was in. I did try and look for it a couple of weeks ago, but couldn't find it. Come on, we need to get back in the range of Charles. The AI just don't use their battery very well around here. They're really, really odd with it. We qualified in 18th. We've just had a really, really good run early on. So we qualified 18th. No, I could have... To be fair, actually, I say that. Like I said, had we found another 4 tenths in qualifying, we would have started 7th. That's exactly where I'm running now. So it kind of like almost seems unbelievable, but there was genuinely this kind of pace in the car. It's just that the AI aren't that good at Albert Park either. Yeah, 110 AI though. Yeah, it was just a ridiculously close qualifying. Yeah, 7th down to 19th was covered by 4 tenths. And then most drivers have opted to start on hards. So we had a bit of an advantage early on. There we go, Leclerc now, trying to make a move on Hadjar. I mean, if Leclerc can go through, I will try and hang on to his coattails like my life depends on it. Because Leclerc could genuinely catch up to those top guys. Looks like Verstappen has now officially checked out of the front as well. So he would like his 5th World Championship, but let's see if we can get a run on Isaac Hadjar. Didn't manage to get a run on him last time round, but we will this time. Hopefully, maybe. He's got DRS as well. This is big speed. Oh, Hadjar doesn't want it. First Formula 1 Grand Prix for Isaac, and he backs out.
Nice move. Good job.
Liam, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Verstappen trying to start this season in the way he basically finished off last one at the front. Right. Operation Keep Up with Charles Leclerc is now in full effect, people. I'm not even sure I'll be able to get a run on him even if I wanted to, because I'm sure we are probably starting to see the tyre crossover. Yeah, very, very well, thanks, Liam. I hope you are as well, buddy. Oh, I need to change that tyre strap, don't I? Because that is not the plan at the moment. We're going to try hards. I want to take these tyres a fair bit further. I'm sure that little mistake probably did a number on them, but we're doing alright.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Oh, come on. Get the nose in. Imagine next year Hamilton versus Verstappen for the championship. I mean, if it's Hamilton versus Verstappen, surely Leclerc is there as well. And if Leclerc's there, surely Nico Hulkenberg is there. I think the pulled pork is all good. I haven't actually gone and checked on it. I could just start smelling it quite strongly for a short period, and now I can't again. So maybe it's been stolen. Who knows? That would be suboptimal. Yeah, I'm barely able to keep up with Charles at the moment. Hulkenberg versus Leclerc for the championship. It's what the people want to see. Is there... Yeah, it's only one detection point for the first 2 DRS zones, isn't it? I kind of forgot about that. I thought there was a detection point down into Tier 1, but it's just the speed trap line. Ugh, come on. That's what this Sauber car starts to do. I mean, the tyres aren't... I wouldn't quite call them falling off yet, but if we just start overworking them, They can be horrible. Don't think I stayed in the range that time. And now we are starting to really drain some battery trying to keep up with Leclerc. I don't know. Is he going quicker than Oscar? I would assume he's a little bit. Because I would guess that the hard now is the better tyre. But I mean, even if we can just take these another 10 laps, then the one stop is definitely on. I'm not convinced you'd lose a load of time by two stopping. But it's more just the risk of a safety car or a red flag, something like that. It would really screw us. But again, we seem to be able to get the DRS out of that last corner. Russell Eden? He was on softs. Why?
We're going to box this lap, push
Very
hard
odd.
on the in-lap.
Softs is never a good race car in this game. Oh no, Russell's gone on to softs. Okay, George Russell then is on a weird strategy. Poo Sock, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Right, come on, we're staying in the range. Poo Sock 12345. What a name. Oh, it's definitely becoming worse through there.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach.
This is the
and
new
make sure
version of
you're on
Albert
speed.
Park because we're on F125. But I prefer this one as well, to be honest. I mean, that's quite impressive if you can poo in a sock. Just thinking about it. Oh, there we go, Verstappen in. So, there's some weird strategy at the front then. Are we going to be ahead of the Dutchman? I don't think so. Oh, no, we are. No, we're not. I don't know.
The car ahead
Oh,
starting
no.
to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now.
Of course. Right on the apex of T1. And goodbye, Charles Leclerc.
Your teammate behind, 16.0 seconds.
God, we have gap Bortoletto, haven't we? I know there's a load of guys still battling each other, but that's insane. So Verstappen's going for the more orthodox two-stop. So at the moment, we are technically racing him for position. Not for long, though, because he is probably going to breeze past me right here. And I've got no real incentive to fight him.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. The car behind on the
Park
medium
the bus.
tyre now.
I love the fact as soon as it's Verstappen, we're all just immediately like, defend! Defend for all you're worth! And then, I mean, there's just nothing I can do about him. If anything, I'm just hoping he and Leclerc have a little bit of a battle. So that maybe he can hold up Charles. Oh, come on. Nose in. Oh, I haven't got any DRS. There we go. Piastri in as well then.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Looking to changing your
Oh,
ERS
go on,
mode
Leclerc.
in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate.
He's having that
Or you
fight
might
with him.
Try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
If Charles Leclerc's one-stopping this race, then he knows that this matters if he can hold up Verstappen by a couple of seconds. There's Bortoletto into the pit lane as well. But... oh, no, you cannot use that curb, Matt, you idiot. Oh, now Leclerc's going to keep the DRS off Max,
Gabriel's
and
in
we
the
won't
pits.
have the DRS off
Gabriel
him.
is in the pits now.
I mean, the next one is going to be George Russell, isn't it? I'd love to be in the podium places for one lap here. That'd be quite good. I completely forgot that was my name. Do you just not come on Twitch much, Poo Sock? So, Sainz hasn't
Okay,
pit
be
yet.
careful.
He's
You're
12
gonna
seconds
start
behind.
losing some tyre grip anytime now.
So team now, oh, starting to get worried about the tyres a bit. And with lines like that, so am I. Am I still running? Yeah, I'm still running 54 bias. Oh, there you go. Leclerc's in. Okay. So the AI are dead set on a two-stop strategy. This is how we keep ourselves in this race. We are up to second, ladies and gents. Red flag this race now. Stop the count. And we would take, well, we try and take hards to the end. Hopefully we won't get George Russell right behind us in the next couple of laps. But things are looking pretty good there, I say, very early on. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok, Jordan. I appreciate it, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Come on, nose in. No! Hit that curb, hit that curb. Damn it! Oh, it's only a little bit of damage. It should be okay. It's just through there, man. It's so sketchy.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
We'll see how it is for these next couple of laps, but that is annoying. That's a bottle. Yeah, I'll hold up my hand in a bit. That one was a bottle. Just took way too much apex curb and we paid the price. Luckily, car doesn't seem to be much slower. Also, doesn't help our tyres out particularly.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh, come on. Oh, I see. It's through. How is that not a warning? Okay. I definitely got track limits on strict. Yeah, these tyres are going. This will be now where we lose like half a pit stop's worth of time.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead.
I basically lost, yeah, half a
0
pit stop
seconds.
with that spin. We were 10 seconds slower that lap. Norris, I'm not looking to fend from you. Just go. I want the DRS off you down the back straight. Joshua, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so Leclerc's already only 8 seconds back again. We need to still be ahead of Leclerc by the time I pit. I don't know if I want to take this front wing damage or not, to be honest. I could have stayed parked for a bit longer to trigger a safety car, but I don't really want to do that in this series. I want to feel pain. That's why I'm doing this series. Hey, welcome in, Jared. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Why do you think I picked to do this series live, chat? I want to feel pain and showcase that pain to you all. Ah! As proven. His mod's actually assisted on pain. Exactly. Yeah, we finished the Hamilton series
so
on the lives, but I'll keep uploading the highlights for it over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, this series has kind of like taken over from that. If that's what you mean. Yeah, I mean, Leclerc's basically going to be with me by the time I pit, isn't he? Oh, you got here just at the right time, Kyle. I mean, let's be fair, sensibly, all the cars that we're near at the moment, I shouldn't sensibly be fighting with anyway. But if we can just keep doing what we're doing, then we're in a pretty good position. How do you get the updated McLaren livery? That was an unlockable a few months ago. Oh, we got yellows. We got yellows. That is that Leclerc?
Green flag.
Is that Leclerc first retirement of the day, or is it Hadjar? I think it's Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is out of it.
And some information.
Safety
on
car now would be great.
They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Disappointment for Charlie Boy then, as we will hang on as best Ferrari-powered car for the moment. Charles Leclerc, our first retirement of the year. It is not going to be Ferrari's season, I can already tell. Slushy Walrus 24, thank you for the follow, buddy. Ugh. We've got to be getting pretty close to 8,400 now, chat. We're still on our mission to hit 10k Twitch followers by the end of the year, so
Okay, Nico,
if you're watching this on Twitch and you haven't
at
already,
the moment. Let's
yes!
close up the difference.
Yes! One of the Red Bulls! Sonoda's gone!
Don't worry about the target. Follow the safety car.
Oh, Christ, that's a wall.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the
Chat,
data.
we've been
We
saved.
Keep it positive.
We've absolutely been saved. Oh, that is glorious. That is absolutely glorious. As I was trying to say, if you're on Twitch and you haven't already, or if you're anywhere else, drop us a follow on Twitch. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to hit 10k by the end of the year.
Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there.
Well, there we go. I reckon we can mediums this to the end. Oh, Bradson with the sunglasses. 50,000 points. Now I've got to go try and find those quickly. Don't even know where they are. Max as well, thank you for the follow. Right, I need to grab my sunglasses quickly because Bradson has requested them. So if you didn't know, on Twitch you can use your channel points to get me to do stupid stuff in races. Give me a minute. I'll go find them. Oh. Luckily, they were just on the side, so that was quite easy. Sometimes I'd accidentally leave them in my car, and that is very annoying. Oh, pardon me. Right. How do you like my new look then, people? For the rest of this race. If anybody's new to the Nico Hulkenberg series, they're going to be so confused why I just look like an idiot. If he cocks over the start now, I probably will. I probably will. But I think we want to try and one-stop this to the end, surely. Or effectively no-stop this race. I don't know when the F1 2004 career mode's coming back, to be honest, Daniel. But I have recorded the last 4 races, so it will happen. I promise you that. Are we good, chat? I think we're good, aren't we? Lap 26, 32 on a set of hards. That shouldn't be... They might be sketchy towards the end, but it shouldn't be impossible. But we're restarting in a good spot for that. So let's just do this thing. It's been giving us a bit of a lifeline, but we'll see what we can do. 5 red lights are on. Oh! Norris is gone! Norris's engine has blown up off of the restart. What is that? Okay. I mean, that could be another safety car, couldn't it? As we will slice and dice down the middle. Straight up into P2 then, as Verstappen has gone. But Lando Norris immediately is going to be out of the Grand Prix. So our 3rd retirement of the afternoon, joining Charles Leclerc and Yuki Tsunoda. But Nico Hulkenberg surviving all of that. We're up to P2 and Verstappen's definitely going to have to pit again before the end. We are effectively into the net lead of this race. Verstappen will probably have a pit stop margin on me before he pits, which is probably going to be hilarious. But he's immediately trying to go. I'm going to try and drain a load of battery as well. Just so we don't lose sight of him entirely. But Stroll's on softs. So he's up to P5 as well here. Oh, these hards feel good. I like those hard tyres. They feel nice at the moment. But yeah, the goal now will be try and kind of... I don't think we'll be able to keep up with Max. But hopefully stay a bit closer to him. I cannot believe we've had 3 DNFs today. A McLaren, a Ferrari and a Red Bull. That is basically the perfect scenario if you're a team like Sauber that wants to try and score some points in this season opener. Max is on softs, he's gone. And we have the option for swimming goggles. I do own some. Maybe I could do that for like 250,000 points. There you go, there is Norris's stricken car. But yeah, I mean, this provides a huge opportunity for a lot of teams further down the order. But for Verstappen, I mean, I don't really think that red flag didn't help. No, that red flag did screw him over a little bit. But it hasn't made much difference as he's already just gone. I wonder, though, if the cars behind are going to pit. But for this series, I want to ask for AI strategy less, just to try and kind of keep it a bit more interesting, so that I don't know what strategy the AI are doing and neither do you guys. As Russell and Piastri then are going to have a bit of a battle behind. I mean, yeah, for those two, though... Oh, for Oscar Piastri, sorry. A podium in his home race. That would be incredible. So I believe, yeah, the Ferrari and Lando will be the two mechanicals we get in this race. I think Tsunoda binned it down at turn 1. So, yeah, this is, well, all shaping up rather nicely there. So I've got to be careful on these hards. Just got to still ease them in nice and gently. As Hajar up to 4th. Russell's going backwards as Verstappen, casually again, way quicker than me. If I can keep up with Oscar Piastri when he inevitably gets back past me, I will try and hang on to his coattails. That has basically been all this race has been about so far. But that was pretty much the perfect time safety car for us, because it was late enough that the one stop is still definitely viable, but early enough that we hadn't lost all of the time obviously trying to make the one stop happen. And also, of course, means that I fixed the front wing damage for free. So that really could not have come at pretty much a more perfect time for us. So here comes Oscar Piastri then. Will he be able to get a run down this back straight? I think I'll let him buy down the next section. Oh no, he's looking for it. And now he's probably going to screw himself over in the process. So yeah, Piastri won't be able to get back close to me again. I mean, it feels like a lot has happened in this race. We're not even a half distance yet. There's a lot more that could possibly happen. Towards the checkered flag. Bad understeer. That is so unpredictable. I think, honestly, this Sauber car is going to be all about how we set it up. How drivable we can make it week in and week out. That's kind of going to be the big thing. I mean, Verstappen's just gone. But imagine if we get to lead a lap. That'd be so funny. I mean, dare I say it, chat? Imagine if we somehow were to win this race. From 18th on the grid. I think then I'd have to turn this into a video series as well.
Okay, Nico. Piastri's
I mean,
behind
Max
now.
won't be out of this
Keep
fight
behind,
either.
please, if
He'll
you
only
want to
lose
talk
20
about
seconds
race.
by pitting. He's going about a second a lap faster. He'll probably only be 10 seconds behind after he's pit. It will just depend on how quickly he can get back through some slower traffic. But if this is going to be between Oscar and I'm ready to fight the McLaren man. McLaren versus Sauber. Who would have thought we'd see this battle here today? Not me. I actually feel like this car's better on the hard. It feels to be more consistent. I don't know if it's the fuel burn or whether I'm just getting more and more used to it. But like I said in practice, it really does seem to be a car that you have to drive just below its limit.
Right, keep pushing. You're
I mean,
getting
look at
far
that!
ahead. Gap to your teammate
We had no
behind,
DRS.
6.3 seconds.
That's incredible. New fastest lap of the day. Love it. Hulkenberg had many opportunities to get a podium earlier in his career. You could make the argument that up until he got that podium at Silverstone, he was a bit of a bottle job when it came to trying to score podiums. Because there were quite a few big races where he would do something stupid as well. I know obviously quite a few of them were mechanical issues or
We've got a lot
someone
of spare
crashing into
energy.
him.
Okay to use your
But a lot of
overtake
them
button.
were his fault as well. How are we doing this? Miracles rage bait. So yeah, looks like Piastri, Hajar and I have kind of broken free from everybody behind. But it's still a real question about Max. Although to be fair, those soft tyres already seem to be hitting the cliff. He's not pulling away anymore. And this is good news. I was expecting those softs to be the better tyre for like 10 laps at least. I will give this car credit as well. Those really high curves around a couple of the corners here. It seems to handle those very well. Yeah, Hajar is enjoying the DRS. He's just trying to stick with us now. I mean, that'd be even more funny if Hajar won this race. If AI Isaac Hajar wins this. Although I guess this is technically the first series I've done since he got a massive buff in this game. Because although it says it applies it to other career modes, I'm not really sure it does. I mean, if Oscar finds a way through, I'm not going to try and hold him up. We have got to work together. We've got to be strategic. But I'm also not too interested in letting it by at the moment, because the Sauber does seem to be better not in dirty air. Yeah, Lego rubber. No! No! Please tell me no, game. If we get a mechanical failure now, I think my wheel is going out the window. Genuinely, I'm having the race of my life so far. If it's an ERS failure for a lap or so, I can accept that. If this is a mechanical, I'm gonna cry. And I'm not even joking.
It's not good news, I'm afraid. Seems like an engine issue.
No! What's wrong? Engine hasn't gone. What's wrong? Oh, is it just stuck? Oh, it's stuck in lean. That's fine. It's only stuck in lean. And it should only do that for a little while.
Quite what we needed there, I'm afraid. But listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
Yeah, what do you want me to do there, Mark? I've got no engine. I've got no revs. I can't really do a lot else about it. I honestly thought then we were going to get a mechanical. I mean, we still could, to be fair. If they never fix this engine issue, it could get worse. But, I mean, you can just see immediately what kind of run Oscar's able to get away from me. Luckily, as long as we can stick in the DRS, we should be good.
Good news, it looks like the fault's been fixed. Let's go.
Wonderful! Right. Let's just try and charge up the battery pack. That actually helped us save a little bit of fuel there, and we didn't lose too much time in the process. The joys of F1 25. It's like, if you get the ERS glitch, I'm pretty certain it actually helps you in the long run. If you get it early enough in a race, it gives you more ERS. No, 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 no. Isaac, go if you want to. Oh, come on, man. We're letting Oscar get away. I think we've let Oscar get away. Yeah, Oscar's gone. Right, come on. Push, push, push! Yeah, honestly, I would have been so upset if that had been a full mechanical failure. Because this genuinely, so far, feels like a very, very well-driven race by myself. I know we made a couple of little errors. I know we got a bit carried by the red flag. But considering how unstable this car felt in qualifying, especially on the hard tyre, it does seem to have come alive a bit. So I think we've got Isaac out of the DRS range. As long as we stay in the DRS of Oscar, we should be good. But of course, it's also the thing about managing the battery. I've got to be very, very careful managing it. And then, of course, I still don't know how these tyres will fare right towards the end of a stint. They might completely hit the cliff in the last 10 laps. Because I would have thought Oscar Piastri's tyres will be absolutely fine if he's going to the flag. I'm not going to ask Mark, though, because I want the element of surprise. I mean, I would have thought Max will probably be in by lap 40, if I had to guess. If he does lap 40, that'll have been about 14 laps on those, and then like 18 on a set of mediums, which seems plausible for the AI. Agile's has got wing damage? Or is it just those tyres are falling off a cliff? Because we made very little contact with him. Unless he's just been very unlucky with it. And he does seem to be gaining in quite a few places. He doesn't seem to just be losing buckets of time through corners. He loses a lot there through the high-speed stuff, I suppose. It would have been, yeah, fitting for the series, especially after I talk about Hulkenberg bottling podium chances, for us to be with a podium chance and to bottle it. Although technically, I mean, that wouldn't be me bottling it, would it? A mechanical failure. You've got to really be careful down in that braking zone. Just where you've got to start rotating the car in quite early. Right, go, go, go. Up against the wall, come on.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Where's the My Team? My Team will return on Monday. Normally I do an upload on a Friday, but NASCAR 25 today. So yeah, my team, Belgian Grand Prix on Monday. I think we can get a run on Oscar again. I'm just not entirely sure it's worth it yet, but we may as well try. We'll see what we can do. I would just like to be in the lead at some point, which I think would be great fun. There you go. I mean, we've got so much speed through that section. Now we've got to try and get away.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Yeah, Isaac's definitely got damage, though. He's falling away rather rapidly. But I think by jumping Oscar again, we can kind of help each other. Hopefully get a bit closer to Max. Or obviously once Max pits, hopefully be a little bit further ahead of him. I mean, the Dutchman is beginning to struggle. We have definitely got speed on him. I am doing an NASCAR 25 career mode. First episode goes live in like 20 minutes, I think. I can't read what time it is. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, first warning. Don't now start getting those. Yeah, Hajar is also DRS-less, which costs you a lot of time around here. That in of itself can be over a second a lap. And let's not forget, chat, he is also in a V car. He was massively punching above where that car should be anyway. And still is. It's just we're also doing it in this Sauber. Yeah, the engine issues on this game can be a little bit funky. Sometimes they actually help. Maybe the engine issues, we've got the Ferrari 2019 engine again. Oh, I tried to brake on me there. Come on. Right, when is Max going to pit? I want to lead this race. It would be hilarious. I remember in the Hamilton career mode, I came third here after we picked up a bit of front wing damage late on. If I somehow beat that in the Hulk career mode...
laps of the car ahead. They're just edging away.
I mean, the funniest bit would be if we somehow managed to put on a championship challenge this year. If we actually were able to win the championship. Even though I'm planning for this to probably be a 2 or 3 season project. Hopefully. Right, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, if they put Limblad straight in the Red Bull, that would be insane. I think it'll be Hajar. It's pretty much guaranteed, isn't it? It's going to be Hajar to Red Bull next year. I mean, we're keeping this gap fairly level to Max. Like I said, I would assume he's going to be in fairly soon. I just don't know when. I don't think we ever saw a full run on the soft, did we? I don't believe anybody started on it. So, I mean, he should be able to go about 20 laps on them. But, of course, it just then means he loses more time because he's not on softer tyres at the end. He could double soft it from that red flag. I think the thing is as well, we're losing a fair bit of speed through the corners. But we've got so much straight line speed that the AI aren't actually able to get me. Just because I keep trying to save up the battery. I'm sure Hajar will get a run back past me soon. But with 20 laps to go, things are looking incredible. Right, go, go, go. I think Oscar's probably going to get me soon. There is members early access for the first NASCAR video. Ugh! Piastri, what are you doing? You absolute maniac. Was I being stupid there, chat, or did he just try and turn in when I was still there? Or did I accidentally almost squeeze him out to the wall? I've got no idea. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to defend the McLaren there, are we? Just slot in, it's fine. Still a long old way to go. Max has gained a fair chunk of time though from that. Wait, Matt212? Well, come on in. Oh, now my sunglasses are stuck. I thought they'd slide back down. Ah, no, it's pushing my nose. Oh, I'm dropping away from Oscar immediately, chat. The sunglasses are screwing me. We're good. We're good. I mean, I've had Matt212 for like 10 years more than. Right, go, 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 go. I can't let Oscar get away now. Malt was here before me. Was he? Look at my Twitch logo. It is very similar. The resemblance is uncanny. Twitch engine. Wait, when was his Twitch created? I'm so confused. Oh, Max is in. Oh, somehow I got DRS again. So Oscar Piastri then, up to the lead. How can I see with these? Not very well is the answer. That's why Branson does it when I'm having a really good race. Because he's evil. Yeah, luckily I've kept the DRS range. So where will Verstappen re-emerge? He's only going to be like 10 seconds back. Back on. So Verstappen is 11 seconds back. He's also on hard, so if he gets back to us, which he probably will, we know his tyres will hang on.
Coming in for a stop now.
I think, are we going to be the only car that hopefully doesn't go through the pit lane today? I don't know if anybody else had extended the first stint. My Twitch was created August 2016. When was other Mats? When in 2015? Because I know I created my YouTube channel in February? That is incredible. Unless you're me on an alternate timeline who accidentally mistyped. God, this is really scary now. May 9th. Oh, okay, so my YouTube channel was already created by then. Thank you for the follow as well, Mol. That is very weird. Alright, I'm going to ask them, why did you pick 212? Because if it's for the same reason, then this is really scary.
Pace is strong, but be aware, these tyres need to go the distance.
How is Hulk in P2? My brother had 2 and 2. Ah, okay. Hulkenberg is P2 because I am having the race of my life on F1 25. So Max that lap took a second out of us. It's basically at the moment a pace battle between him and Oscar. There has been a red flag, Calstone. There has definitely been a red flag. Hey, welcome in, Brocky. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I mean, like I said, Australia isn't the best AI track anyway on this game. They tend to struggle here. But if we can somehow win this, it'll be the miracle of all miracles. So Piastri there getting a bit of a wobble. A steering wheel, I would say once you're used to it, yeah, is easier. But you've just got to be patient with it. There you go. That should give you an idea of how much Max is pushing.
Verstappen's just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Like I said, though, we genuinely don't know. Piastri might be stopping again before the checkered flag. I don't know yet. I'd hope he'd go to the end. I don't know why he would pit, but he might. We just don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. It's the kind of thing Matt212 could do. Right, come on. Get a run. Get a run. Get a run. Beautiful. Up into the lead of the Australian Grand Prix with just 16 laps to go. Nico Hulkenberg, he's on the race of his life on his debut. The Kick Sauber Formula 1 team. Come on. Don't use that curb. We can't actually do this, can we, chat? Like, we can't genuinely start this series today. Nico Hulkenberg! I did debate doing a Bortoletto career mode, but I'm sure there will be other opportunities for that in the future. We'll need to have, like, the biggest Daniel Ricciardo Hulkenberg if we actually win this. I mean, Max is still closing in rapidly, though. So I think if we get to lap 50, then we know Piastri will not be pitting. But I think anything before that, it's still possible. So I would do that. I would ask to see if Oscar's pitting. But for this series, I'm going to leave the tension. So I'm not going to ask about AI strategy, just so then we don't know. So you guys kind of get to witness it with me. I don't think he will pit, but I could be wrong. He's certainly not pitting now. Ads, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I originally thought that was you, Dart. Oh, Verstappen, another new fastest lap.
Verstappen's just put up the fastest lap of the race.
I don't know
so
what
far.
lap times Piastri and I are setting, but Max is going much quicker. Max will be back with us by the end, unless something crazy happens. God, it's really annoying me now. My light is just reflecting off the corner of my sunglasses into my eye. I'm now technically slightly blinding myself. Easy, easy. Hey, Crafty Man! I'm so sorry to hear about that, buddy. But I'm happy that even if I could just prove as a bit of a distraction from everything else going on, I hope you're making a full recovery, my friend. Ugh. Or I hope you've made a full recovery, even, I should say. Sometimes talking and driving uses up more brain power than I have available to me. And that's also what I thought, Dart. But I didn't know for sure. Oh, come on. Little mistakes like that don't help us. Come on. Come on, little Sauber. I mean, Max now 4 seconds back. We're going to basically have to try and defend from him for about 10 laps to the end. Or we let him through and try and hang on to him. But I'm so scared he's basically just going to catch us and go straight past. Oh, Christ. Oscar, sorry. I've given Oscar wing damage. I didn't realise he was going that way. Sorry! I've ruined Oscar Piastri's home Grand Prix. And I've given myself damage as well. That might be a bottle. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Ugh. Oh, Oscar's pitting! No! Oh, I'm so sorry, Oscar. I think he might come out in P4 or P5. Antonelli is just by himself in this race. So now I've got to try and defend from Max all by myself. I mean, Oscar again might close in before the end. if he's going to softs. I'm so sorry, Oscar Piastri. The Australian home race curse lives on. Unless Doohan can get a podium. I think Oscar's still ahead of him. Oh, Hamilton. Haven't seen any of him since lap 1. New fastest lap of the day. Right, I've got to just try and keep Max out of the DRS for as long as possible. Hey, I'm happy to hear it, Crafty buddy. Difficulty is 110. Maximum AI difficulty, no assists. And tyre wear is at only 30%. So we're definitely going to be fine on tyres. I must admit, tyre wear on this car has been better than I thought it would be today. I thought we were going to struggle a lot more than we have done. Come on. Keep it inside track limits. Max is now in the range. Will he just go straight past me? Will I be able to defend at all? Hey, thank you for the 3-stream streak as well, Snapdragon. I mean, Max will not wait behind me unless he absolutely has to. We know he will try and go for it. So Oscar's 24 seconds back. He'd need 2 seconds a lap if he wants to get back to us by the end. Honestly, with our tyres falling off and maybe having to defend from Max, that doesn't seem impossible.
The underbody's taken a little damage.
Especially with that damage. I mean, you can look for it there. Really, Max? I hope he's costing himself time by doing that, not just me. Oh yeah, Lewis has been done well. He's actually had a very good recovery drive. I hadn't really noticed that. After a disappointing qualifying yesterday. I mean, P17 to P6 is surely going to be the most places gained in this race. I mean, we're not going to be able to get Max back out of the range or anything like that, are we? We've just got to try and hang on. But I don't know whether it's just this Sauber or Albert Park or a combination of the both, but tyre wear has been really good. Oh, here comes Max though, down the inside of turn 1. He doesn't want it. He'd rather wait behind for now for whatever reason. This is good news for us. That is a mad streak, though. Max is a loony. How did I ever forget? Oh. Yeah, these tyres, I've just started talking about how good they were, but they've definitely still started to slip and slide a bit. I think the good thing is there's a lot of places here where you can save up battery again and just use it all down the back straights. And obviously then it means that unless the AI feeling hilariously brave, they can't do a lot about you. And we seem to be able to get a good run off of here usually. Oh no, not this time, no. Max has got a great run to the outside. I won't squeeze him like I did against Oscar, but I will quite happily force him out wide there, get the elbows out. And Max was faced with a choice, either back out or gravel trap. I think he picked both. I'm just doing a Max Verstappen style defense on Max Verstappen. That's all that was. This weekend, I've actually got quite a lot on, weirdly. So, here we go. Max again. So, I got to do the food shop like normal. Or last 2-2 and I got to do the food shop tomorrow morning. I'm playing football this afternoon. Then, obviously, we're making tea. Tomorrow morning, food shop. I need to record another NASCAR video. We're then looking after Last 212's brother's corgi for the day. So looking forward to that because he is hilariously cute. He's just like a little fox cub. He's brilliant. So we're going to take him out, I would have thought, for a walk and stuff like that. Obviously, create a series in the evening. And then Sunday... I've got Sunday on, but I can't remember what it is now. Probably record some more NASCAR as well and go out for a run and a few bits and pieces. Formula Focus, welcome on in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Can Doggo join your stream? Maybe. I don't know what he's like with staying downstairs, so he might join the stream whether I want him to or not. No, you are absolutely right, Focus. Somehow, I'm having the best F1 drive of my life, and we are 8 laps away from potential glory here. We got a perfectly timed red flag that meant that everybody else had pit apart from me after we enjoyed an optimal strategy in the first stint. I genuinely think, apart from a couple of small mistakes, hindsight, I would do exactly the same thing.
Let's put everything into protecting that front wing, please.
Yeah, we haven't got front wing damage. Ignore what Mark's saying. Front wing is fine. We picked up front wing damage in the first stint, but obviously the red flag saved us. So, Verstappen's dropping away. What's happening to Max? He's got nothing, even with the DRS. There was no contact. Is Max beginning to struggle? No. No idea what that was. He just had no battery. Do I think the win is possible? Absolutely I do. Not with me. I'm going to bottle it, but still. I'm just trying not to make any mistakes towards the end. I mean, if Hulkenberg can take the win in the season opener from 18th on the grid, and we can prove ourselves here, that will be the miracle of all miracles. I'm actually better off trying to get Verstappen to have a look down the inside of turn 1. Because he costs himself more time because he won't actually go for it. Otherwise, now he gets to run in towards turn 3. And he will absolutely look for it again here and stand a much better chance. Really having to try and get my tricky AI kind of... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, Antonelli's dropping back. That's a shame. But Lewis is up to 4th. He's had a pretty good recovery. As Piastri is still taking good time out of Max tonight. Even Russell now. That gap's starting to come down. Oh, Dart. Second to last corner here at Australia. Yeah, he's awful. Max. Oh, we gave him a big old squeeze. Gave him a car's width and nothing more. That's what we've got to keep doing. Harsh racing, but clean racing. Cleanish, I suppose. Don't break free on me back end. Hey, thank you, Lee. I appreciate it, buddy.
Gap to your teammate behind, 39.3 seconds.
Woo! Come on. Come on. Aw, Pokédex. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Touch wood, I have never, I don't believe, had a bird poo on me. Last 2-2 did when we were in Australia. But I've never once had a bird poo on me. I almost said a boo poo on me then, but that wouldn't be right. Yeah, 5 different cars from 5 different teams inside your top 5. I think, like, we're going to see most teams score points today. Especially with a Ferrari, a McLaren, and a Red Bull out of it. It kind of gives everybody a chance. I mean, I think, yeah, if we win this, I think Sauber will be top of the Constructors. Because Mercedes will only get 23 points with where their 2 are at the moment. So we will be leading the Constructors' Championship. Whoever wins this race is going to be top of Constructors. Unless it's Mercedes. I mean, Hamilton seems to be flying along as well on those mediums. Oh, the back end. The tyres are going. These tyres are going. You'll have to ask Gary that one, to be honest. Because it'll be him that is very busy with NASCAR 25. I'm looking to play it quite a lot as well. But he will be the big one. But we are thinking about trying to run a NASCAR 25 co-op career as well. Which would be hilarious. Come on. We just got to keep trying to get the power down in all the right places. AC3A, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Well, Norris in this one, to be fair, we had a red flag because Leclerc had a mechanical and Tsunoda binned it on the same lap, so instant red flag. And then on the restart, Lando Norris blew up. He literally started the race as the car was on fire, which was quite impressive, really. So that's how we've had 3 DNFs from this one. I, at one point, thought we were going to have a mechanical failure, but luckily it was just a temporary issue that the Sauber team was able to fix. But we are 5 laps away from what would probably be my biggest ever race result on F1 25. Come on. We are not doing another one after this today, sadly, because I need to go out and play football. Plus, next up is China, and that's a sprint weekend, and that is a whole stream in of itself. So that one will probably be either Monday or Tuesday next week. Probably Tuesday, if I had to guess. Because I don't think I want to do... Oh, hello, Max. Okay. I don't think I want to do China and then another race, to be honest, because I hate that track. Nose in. Come on. Come on. 4 laps, chat. 4 more laps of the Albert Park circuit. These hard tyres now are feeling incredibly second-hand. But Verstappen is still trying to look for it. But he does not have the confidence into turn 1. It's a very different Max Verstappen to the one we're all used to. If you could disable sprints on F1 25, I probably would for some series. But for the stream series, I don't mind lobbing them in. The problem with the sprints on these games is more where they are, more than the fact they exist. Shanghai and Miami, 2 of the AI's best tracks. Belgium, one of the AI's worst. Kota, another one where they're very, very good. Brazil, normally a pretty good one, and then Qatar's normally a pretty good one as well. But it's just, yeah, those first 2 are terrible. Right, we seem to be able to get away from Max again a little bit. I think if the gloves really come off in these last couple of laps, then Russell might get close. But with 3 laps to go here, does look like it is going to be a dogfight between myself and the Dutchman here. Max Verstappen, of course, wants to try and start the campaign for his 5th World Championship in good stead. I mean, we're just vibing today. Everything pretty much has gone perfectly for us, despite one very scary save and another half spin that led to a little bit of front wing damage early on. That reset, pretty much at half distance here, has given us the lifeline we needed towards the end of this race. Whoa. It's not like we got a red flag with 5 laps to go and have just been able to leapfrog our way up the order. This one has been a solid push right the way throughout the day. And of course now Verstappen's been on those tyres longer and longer. His advantage on that fresher set is becoming less and less with each and every passing lap. I did think for a second there we might have got him out of the 1 second zone, but we know Verstappen's going to push and use everything he's got in those final couple of laps. If there is any opportunity for us to get out of the DRS range before then, we have got to take it. And look at that, the gap now 1.1 seconds as we make our way down the back straight. As long as we nail this. Oh, don't push too much, don't push too much. Look at this, we are pulling away now from the Dutchman with just 2 laps to go here. Things are really starting to come good for us at the moment, but everything can all still go wrong in an instant. We know how good that Red Bull is through this final sector. Keep the car inside track limits, keep it clean, keep it tidy. There was an opportunity there to get out of the DRS range, but we haven't quite been able to capitalise on it. But it is not the end of the world. 2 laps remaining of the Australian Grand Prix, and Nico Hulkenberg never scored a podium in Formula 1. Made this move to Sauber in the hopes that an Audi future will be what happens for him, but, I mean, Sauber were terrible last year. They only scored 4 points all year long, and they really came courtesy of a bit of a lucky race right towards the end out in Qatar. This weekend, though, I mean, we qualified P18, but the whole field a lot more bunched up. We had a good start. We were able to use the mediums early on. The advantage over the hard tyre was noticeable throughout the early stints of the race. And then again, a beautifully timed safety car after the AI pit because they were two stopping before I pit. Literally only a couple of laps before I was going to pit. Basically meant that effectively we gained all of the time from being on the softer compounded tyres, all of the time from the AI pitting, and not having to take front wing damage as well. And now we're just one lap to go. We have managed this set of hard tyres throughout the second stint in this race. And we are one lap away from a memorable result here in Albert Park. If you can win this opening race of the year, it is often a great omen of things to come in the World Championship. Verstappen, though, still right there. He, like I said, wants to kick-start his hunt for a 5th straight World Championship, trying to equal the record set by Michael Schumacher back in the early 2000s with Ferrari. At the moment, there is nothing he can do. No way he can find a way around this Sauber car on this final lap. It felt terrible in practice. It felt pretty bad in qualifying. I had a terrible lap. But from 18th on the grid, unless Verstappen could do something crazy now, this has got to be one of the wildest races I think I've ever had on F1 25. Pretty much everything that could go perfectly for us has this afternoon. And as we just try and save a little bit of battery down in towards this chicane one final time, unless Max can get a huge run on us. Oh, a little bit of a wobble again. Is that going to give the Dutchman the run? No, I think he's made a bit of an error as well. Unless he can do something on the run back towards the start-finish line here. Nico Hulkenberg, 15 years of hurt, 15 years of pain, near misses, and everything else you could possibly imagine. Through the final corner on his debut for Kick Sauber, a team that has only ever won one Grand Prix before. Out of the final corner, Nico Hulkenberg wins the Australian Grand Prix.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Nice work, Jack.
Chat, I genuinely never thought that was going to be possible. I joked about it earlier on, but I never thought that was going to be possible. How does Hamilton get driver of the day? 18th to 1st in a Kick Sauber, and we don't even get driver of the day.
I'm a winner.
Oh man, what a race! Smurf with the 10 gifted as well. Thank you, buddy. That is mad. Oh, absolutely insane. I was nervous as we went into this one. I was really nervous as we came into this one. 100 bits from Dart as well. Nico Hulkenberg. Oh man, that is incredible.
Nico Hulkenberg on the top step of the podium.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Look at him. He's got a trophy. We didn't even have to wait till Silverstone. Oh, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. 500 bits from Calstone as well, buddy. Thank you. We've reached our goal of 10,000 bits. I cannot thank you guys enough. Championship is on, ladies and gents. And what a way to kickstart things. Chase Eater, thank you for the follow as well, mate. I appreciate it. Oh, I need to lie down, chat.
It's been an absolutely wild
I definitely need to lie down.
Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, there we go then. The first German to win a Grand Prix, I think, since Vettel at Singapore 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And what a day, of course. Like I said, Sauber have only ever taken one win. Robert Kubica back at the 2008 Canadian Grand Prix. But today, from 18th on the grid, Hulkenberg, that's got to be... When was the last time a driver won from 18th on the grid, chat? I know you're going to say Perez in 2020, but that technically wasn't on the grid. When was the last time someone won from this far back? I think it's before I was born. Absolutely wild race here today, and you love to see it. Quarter of a second in it between ourselves and Verstappen. Russell comes through for third. Hamilton, to be fair to him, a brilliant recovery as well from 17th to 4th when all is said and done. I think that was a last lap move on Oscar Piastri there. Antonelli, brilliant drive to 6th on his Formula 1 debut as well. Just ahead of Sainz, Esteban Ocon, Lance Stroll and Alexander Albon. Hadjar, disappointing for him. He deserved a big result today. But later on, the pace really fell apart. Just ahead of Gasly, Behrman, Bortoleto, Alonso, Lawson and Jack Doohan. Lando Norris, Yuki Tsunoda and Charles Leclerc all failing to score a point. Or even see the checkered flag, I should say. It does mean, though, of course, Drivers' Championship exactly the same as the race result. Constructors-wise, though, for the first time ever, I'm pretty certain, in Formula 1, Sauber now lead the Constructors' Championship. That is absolutely insane. 2 points ahead of Mercedes, as I think they were the only team that got both cars into the points. Williams did as well, by the looks of it. Only VCarb and Alpine who failed to get a point today. What a start to the year that has been. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed. And we'll be back very soon, or I'm sure we won't win again, out in China. I mean, chat, genuinely, I just did not, especially after qualifying, I just never thought anything close to that was going to be able to happen. Exactly. What a way to kick things off. Nice pun. Nice pun. Thrown in there as well. I mean, surely now we are World Championship favourite. I'm sure of it. Like I said, I mean, most people were on a 3-stop strategy. Russell did a 2-stop. Antonelli did a 2-stop. But the fact we never went through the pit lane today massively helped us out as well. Like I said, that was basically a perfect storm of a race. I don't think we could have hoped for much more there. Cody, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. But, I mean, that is utterly insane. I will probably, genuinely, never get a race like that ever again on F1 25, where, like, so much stuff falls into place for us. A level 4 hype train by the looks of it as well. Thank you, everybody. But, I mean, that is utterly ludicrous. I think I've saved the replay, haven't I? Because, yeah, I mean, we're going to have to make a highlights reel from that. Because that one was wild. There we go. We're beating Bortoleto with our rivalry again. I'm sure we've probably scored more points today than we will throughout the entire rest of the season. I mean, surely that is a huge amount of accolades for the team as well. Maybe I've got to get Hulkenberg up to 99 rated. Perhaps that's the way I go inside this game. Mr. Banana Shabdu, thank you. Welcome on in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I will finish off the stream quite quickly, chat. Like I said, I need to get myself prepped for football. But I must admit, genuinely, I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to stream this afternoon, because I've been so busy this morning playing NASCAR and trying to get stuff done for that. But I managed to get just about what I needed to wrapped up. I thought, it's only Australia, I like the track, and I want to kick off this series as well. And I must admit, I'm happy that I did. Very, very happy that I did. What are Hulkenberg's accolades on this game? Apparently we've got to try and get one top 5 finish in the championship. 250 race starts, we'll do that this season. We won't get the top 10 finishes. Absolutely not. But we're not going to get the podiums, are we? Surely either. That's going to be absolutely impossible this season. But dare I believe that we can get a top 5 in the championship? Only time will tell. Wild. Absolutely wild. The last driver to win a Formula 1 race from 18th. Yeah, it was Barrichello at the 2000 German Grand Prix. So, by that logic then, Barrichello won the 2000 German Grand Prix. A German then won from 18th at the Australian Grand Prix. Piastri's got to win from 18th somewhere in 2052. An Australian is going to win a Grand Prix from 18th in 2052. Mark my words, chat. It is bound to happen. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for stopping by. I'm going to end the TikTok and YouTube short stream before I forget, because I know inevitably I will. So thank you to everybody that stopped by for those. I appreciate it. I'll raid someone over on Twitch. We will be live again, of course, tomorrow. Creator Series tomorrow night. So be back for that. 6 PM. It's going to be a mystery Grand Prix. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. But yeah, who's live? Who should we raid, chat? I don't know who's live, actually, at the moment. I mean, Gillen's live. We could raid him. But, I mean, we could raid... Who else is there? There's not many people live at the moment. Yeah, you know what? We'll raid Alex Gillen. Why not, eh? He's doing career mode as well. But he's doing Hungary, so that's probably very, very painful. Oh, it's Ches live. I'll raid Ches then. Why not, eh? But yeah, thank you, everybody. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. Don't do anything stupid. Is it Chesnoid_gaming, or is it just Chesnoid Gaming without a stop? I don't really know. MCL, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Let's have a look. Chesnoid. Oh, it's without the underscore. That's fine. So we'll send Ches some love and support. But yeah, stay safe. Look after yourselves, people. Have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you all back here tomorrow, ready for Creator Series. But yeah, have a good one, people, and enjoy.